Hello everyone and welcome to another random bits and pieces segment from my brain. And today's still a while for we are playing some more Out of the Park Baseball 22 with the Montreal Expos historical that is not going exactly as planned. I really thought that we would have a little bit of a better season this season, so it's a little bit of a letdown. Let me fix this here. There we go. So today that's not going to be easy. We are going to be hosting the Los Angeles Dodgers for a 3-game series in Montreal. The Dodgers are really good. They are 60-35 so far this season. For the first meeting, we're going to be facing Ramon Martinez, and we're going to have Miguel Batista on the mound. Let's take a look, see if the Dodgers have some injuries or something. They are completely healthy. Oh boy. Alright, well, good luck to us. We will need it. Hey, you never know. Alright, so... yeah, there's not a whole lot to say. Mark Davis is about a week out. Mark Gubisa is about 2 weeks out. And yeah, let's go ahead and play some baseball here. Now today I believe is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game, which I never really care to watch, but it is what it is. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna keep my best possible lineup for the first game of the series, and then we're gonna go from there and adjust or not. The Dodgers for the first meeting here are going to go with Jose Offerman, Cal Daniels, Mike Piazza, Eric Karros, Darryl Strawberry, Bobby Bonilla, Willie Satanas, and Todd Hollinsworth. Look at all that power. Batters 3 through 8 all have at least 10 home runs. All right. Let's see if I have to adjust the view. I don't. Looks like we're good to go right off the bat here. So, yeah. So, as usual, go Expos and play ball. Play ball. That's a little bit better. All right. So, Jose Offerman to get the Dodgers started here in the top of the first. 3-1 to him. Not a good start. Batista has struggled. And unless things change, it looks like we're going to face our former teammate, Oil Can Boyd, during this series. That might change, though. Alright, so Offerman walks to get the game started for the Dodgers. Cal Daniels is next, 1-0 to him. That's it to center, and it's going to be cut by Rivera on a diving play. Oh, God. All right, so 1 out. On the play, the runner had to stay at first. Mike Piazza is the next batter, 2-1 to him. And the runner goes. And he's safe. 18th stolen base this season for Jose Offerman. All right, Mike Piazza still the batter, 3-2, full count. That's it to short. Piazza is out at first, but on the play, Offerman makes it to third base. So there's 2 outs, runner on third with Eric Karros, the batter. Oh boy, 3-0. And he walks. So yet again, Miguel Batista struggling right out of the gate. We need help at pitching. Message to my GM. We need help on the mound. Alright, so runners on first and third, 2 outs. Darryl Strawberry is the batter, 2-1 to him. That's it to first. Doran gets it, and we get out of the first inning unscathed. It's our turn to go to bat. Ramon Martinez is having a pretty good season. So, yeah. Alright, so Delino the Shields is getting us started. 0-1 to him. And it's it right at the second baseman. It was a weak liner, and there's 1 out. Marquise Grissom is next. No count to him. That's it, weakly to center. Allensworth after it, and he catches it for the second out. So 3 pitches and 2 outs for Ramon Martinez. That's pretty good. All right, Ivan Calderon is next, 1-0. That's it to left for a base hit. All right, so we get a runner on base after 2 outs, and let's see if Charles Johnson can do something with that. 2-2, and he struck out swinging. Alright, so Calderon gets on base, but we leave him at first, and it is tied at nothing after 1. Bobby Bonilla is then first batter to face us at the top of the second, 1-1. That's it to left. Hey, Jerome Nollet. Alright, so that's a opposite field base hit for Bobby Bonilla to get the second started. And now Willis Otanez is going to be the batter, 1-1. So how have you been? That's it, weakly to center. That's it. No, no transaction before the game. Who knows? Maybe after. I could use a Jack McDowell or a Andy Bennis or something like that. I have a long list of pitchers that I wouldn't mind having on the team. It's a runners on first and third now. There's nobody out. Todd Allensworth is the batter. 3-0, God. And he walks on 4 pitches. So the bases are loaded with nobody out. Ramon Martinez is the batter. That might be the only good news about that. 1-2. It's it to second. Alright, so we get the lead runner at home base, but we do not get the runner at first. So there's 1 out, but the bases are still juiced. Jose Offerman is next, full count. That's it, weakly. And it's gonna fall in. Alright, so only 1 run scores on the play. But the bases are still loaded with 1 out. Cal Daniels is the batter, 3-1. And we walk in a run. That's already 4 walks for Miguel Batista. That's not good. Alright, Mike Piazza is next. Oof. No count. That's it to center for a single. Looks like the Dodgers are getting a big inning here, so it's 4-0 already. Alright, Caros is next. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Full count. That's it to short. And that's a double play. But we do allow 4 runs here in the second inning. We are down 4-0. Yikes. So are you making preparations for your long trip? Or not yet, it's too early. Alright, Woody Green. Full count to him. And he walks. Alright, maybe it's our turn to get a big number on the board. That's good. I hate to pack at the last second. Alright, Bill Duran is next. 3-1. And he walks as well, so we get 2 walks back to back here. So we have a good opportunity. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea, depending on how old your tires were, especially since you're going to be on the road so much. I mean, you're going for a while, but you're also going to a lot of places. Right, Ruben Rivera is next. Full count to him. That's it. Oh, that's a base hit. Alright. Woody Green gets home. Alright, it's 4-1. Looks like we are going to get a couple runs. Alright, so it's 4-1 now. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. Ray Sanchez is the batter. 2-0. That's it. Weakly to right. And he is out. Alright, so that's 1 out. Yeah, we're driving all the way to Florida for our vacation. I had to pay to get the AC fix in my girlfriend's car, and you know, of course, you know that it's the air compressor that was out, so that cost me like a kidney or and a firstborn or something. All right, Miguel Batista, next batter, one out, two runners on, 0-2, and he tries to bunt and he strikes out. So now we need a hit from Delino the Shields, 1-2, and he struck out swinging. All right, so we got only one run. It looked like a prime opportunity to get closer than that. We are down 4-1. I don't think that Miguel, but unless he turns things around like magnificently, I don't think Miguel Batista is gonna go very deep in this game. Darryl Strawberry is the first batter in the top of the third, 3-1. That's it, weakly to left. Calderon should have that. And he catches it for out number one. Bobby Bonilla is the next batter. No count to him. That's it to left for. That's how it's. That's how their second inning started. It was the exact same play. A little weak opposite field single by Bonilla got them started last time. All right, Luis Otañez is next. Runner on first, one out. No count. And that's a wild pitch or a pass ball. Wild pitch. Dang, Batista, what's going on with you, buddy? 3-0, and he walks. Yeah. I think I've seen enough of him. Time to, oh, he's hurt. Well, there you go. So Miguel Batista got hurt. Now the good news is that I can choose pretty much anybody I want. Everybody is pretty much rested. Who do you think we should send on the mound here? I'm leaning towards Mahler, but I don't know. Yeah, we can give the youngster some innings. I don't have problems with that. Let's give Carl Pavano a few innings here. All right, so runners on first and second, one out. And Todd Hollinsworth is now the batter. Full count. And that's really well hit all the way to the fence. I believe that 2 runs are going to score on that. Oh, no, only one. We got Otañez out at home. So it's 5-1, but there's 2 outs now with a runner on second base. And Ramon Martinez is the batter. Full count. That's, oh God, that's a base hit. And it is 6-1. Carl Pavano gives up a single to the opposite team's pitcher. It is 6-1. That's not going very good. Jose Offerman is next. 2 outs. Runner on first. That's another base hit. Alright, runners on first and third. 2 outs. Cal Daniels is next. 1-1. And he's out on a weak pop-up. But it is 6-1 in the bottom of the third. We're going to need to get the bats going here. Oh, I did remember to fix Rivera a little bit. So I took it down a notch. I still want for him to try to steal from time to time, but I took it down a notch. Marquise Grissom is the next batter. 1-2. And he struck out swinging. 1 out. Ivan Calderon is the next batter. 3-1. That's it to short. The throw is on the money. That's 2 outs now. And finally, Charles Johnson is the batter. 1-2 to Charles Johnson. And he struck out looking. That's 2 strikeouts in the game for him. And after 3, it is 6-1 for the Dodgers. Mike Piazza is going to be the first batter for the Dodgers. 1-2 to him. Struck out swinging. Oh, Pavano here strikes out a pretty good batter. Eric Karros is next. 1-2 to him. Oh, didn't strike out this guy. That's a home run. Alright, 7-1 for the Dodgers. Yeah, at this point, I think I'm just gonna let Pavano pitch for a little bit and, you know, just deal with the consequences. I'm not going to burn my entire bullpen. Looks like it's gonna be a blowout anyway. Unless I come back into that one somehow. Alright, Strawberry is next. 1-1. That's another base hit. Dang. Alright, so runner on first, 1 out. Bobby Bonilla is the batter now. He's 2 for 2. 2 opposite field singles so far. And that's another weak hit, this time to right. Man, we cannot get anybody out in this game. It's like, what do we do? Alright, Willis Otanez, 1 out. No count. That's it to right. It hit the top of the fence. Alright, so a runner scores. Yeah, that's crazy. It's 8-1. Runners on 2 runners in scoring position. Todd Allensworth is the batter. 0-2. Struck out swinging. Ramon Martinez is next. 2-0. Grounds it too short. And we get him out. Right, but the Dodgers add 2 more runs. It is now 8-1 for the Dodgers here in Montreal. Right, Willie Green. No count to him. That's it weekly. And that's cut. 1 out. Bill Doran is next. 1-0. Grounds it to second. That's an error. Alright, so Offerman with the error, so we get a runner on base. 1 out, Ruben Rivera is the batter. 2-1 to him. That's it to right. Should be cut by Strawberry too, and it is. That's 2 outs. And now Ray Sanchez is the next batter. 0-2. That's it weakly to center. Allensworth after it. Catches it for out number 3. Yikes. I'm gonna try to finish the 5th inning with Pavano, and then we're gonna go to somebody else. Right, Jose Offerman, 2-2 to him. Struck out looking. Kyle Daniels, 0-2. That's it to center. Rivera after it. Catches it for out number 2. Mike Piazza is next. 2-2. That's it to left. Oh, what a catch by Ivan Calderon there. Still 8-1. Alright, let's bring a pinch hitter. We're going to get Brett Barbary in. No count. That's it weekly to center. Well, not that weekly, but it's still going to be cut. That's 1 out. The Shields is next. Full count. And he walks. Alright, so runner on first. 1 out. Grissom is the batter. 0-1. That's it weekly in foul territory. Karros after it catches it for out number 2. Ugh. This is an ugly, ugly game for us. Ivan Calderon is next. No count. The Shields is going. And he's safe. 38 stolen bases for him. Full count. Oh, Calderon. Oh, I thought it was out. Like, it looked like it was hit really well and everything, but it was cut. And we are still down 8-1. Alright, let's burn a lefty. We'll bring Van Ryn because I like Gabe White better, so I'm gonna save Gabe White in case we do better in next game and we need him. Alright, so Eric Karros is gonna be the first one to face Van Ryn here in the top of the 6th, 2 and 2. That's it to center, Rivera after it. Catch. Nope, dropped it. That's an error. Alright, so there's a runner on first, nobody out. Daryl Strawberry is the batter. 1 and 2. It's it too short. We only get the runner at first, so Karros is safe at second. There's one out now, and the Dodgers have a runner in scoring position with Bobby Bonilla as the batter. 2 and 2. That's it. Oh my god. Bobby Bonilla is not hitting the ball like with any kind of strength or anything, but he's 4 for 4. It's 9-1 for the Dodgers, thanks to a single by Bobby Bonilla yet again. We cannot get that guy out. Willie Satanas is next, 1 out, runner on first, 2 and 2. That's it to left for a base hit, and there's an error on the play. Alright, so runners on second and third, 1 out. Allensworth is the batter, 1 and 0. That's it to right for a base hit. Alright. So 2 more runs score. It is now 11-1 with still only 1 out. Ramon Martinez is the batter, no count. Grounds it to second. The Shields gets him out at first. There's 2 outs. Runner on third. Jose Offerman is the batter. Full count to him. And he walks. Cal Daniels is next. 3 and 0. It's it to left. Calderon gets it. And the Dodgers add 3 more runs on the board. It is 11-1 for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the 6th. Alright, Charles Johnson is going to try to not get struck out for the 3rd time today. 0-1. He hits it weakly to third, and he is out. Woody Green is next, 2 and 2. That's it to left for a base hit. Alright, so Green gets on board for the 2nd time in this game. He walked at the 1st time out. Now Bill Duran is next, 1 and 0. Woody Green goes, and there's no throw. So we have a runner on second base now. Full count. That's it to right for a base hit by Billy Duran. On the play, Woody Green scores. It is 11-2. It's only a 9-run deficit. No anymore. Alright, runner on second, 1 out. Ruben Rivera is the batter, 1 and 2. And he gets it. Ray Sanchez is the batter now, 1 and 2. That's it weakly to center. Oh, that's over his head. Okay. Alright, so Ray Sanchez with technically a double, unless they say that it was an error. Alright, it's 11-3 now. Dang. Yeah, I have to make best effort, I suppose. Let's see if Todd Aney has another clutch hit left in his sleeve for us. Right, Todd Aney, the batter now, no count. That's it to right. That's cut by Strawberry. And Rivera scores. It is now 11-4. Alright. 2 outs, runner on third. Delino De Shields is the next batter. No count. That's it to center. Oh, Allensworth with the dive there. And the inning is over for us. It is now 11-4 thanks to 3 runs that we scored in the bottom of the 6th. The deficit is only 7 runs anymore. I think I'll do Mahler. And I'm gonna keep Todd Haney in the game. Alright, so Piazza is the batter now. 1-0. That's it. To right. Grissom after it. Catches it for the first out. Oh. So there's a pinch hitter now for the Dodgers. Walt Weiss is now the batter. 2-2. Struck out swinging. Darryl Strawberry is next. 2-2 to him as well. That's it. Weekly to center. Rivera after it. And he catches it for out number 3. Alright, so Motter does pretty good here in the 7th inning. Alright. So Grissom is going to be the batter. The Dodgers are keeping Ramon Martinez on the mound. 1-1. That's it to center for it. Alright, Calderon is next. There's a pretty good chance that Grissom is going to go. Oh, he's not. Oh, that's an error. So that was it. Pretty weakly at Otanez, but he booted it. So that's an error. So we have runners on first and second. Nobody out. Charles Johnson is the batter, and that's it right at the third baseman on the liner. Nobody advances, and there's one out now. Mike Maddox is now the pitcher for the Dodgers, and he's going to be facing Woody Green. No count on Woody Green. That's it to left. Not a whole lot of pop on that, and that's cut for the second out. Bill Duran is 1 for 2 with an RBI. He can do it again, 2-1. And that's a base hit. Base hit to right. Oh. Grissom got thrown out at home. Alright, it's still 11-4 for the Dodgers. Alright, Bobby Bonilla is 4 for 4 in this game. He's the first batter to face Rick Mahler, 0-2. That's it, weekly. And Sanchez gets it. We finally retired Bobby Bonilla, who's now is a great time to remind everybody that might be watching that Bobby Bonilla still got $1 million from the Mets this year for sitting at home. Willie Sotanez is next. No count. That's it. Oh, that's it. Pretty good. All the way to the fence by Willie Sotanez. That's going to be at least a double. And he's going for 3. That's a triple for Otanez. No, Allensworth is going to be the batter. 2-2. Struck out swinging. Mike Maddox is next. 0-2. They're keeping him as a batter. I guess it makes sense. They have a 7-run lead, so why burn through, you know, your bullpen? All right, bottom of the 8th. Ruben Rivera is going to be the first batter to face Mike Maddox. Full count. That's it, weekly to center, and Rivera is going to be safe here on a base hit to center. Sanchez is going to be the next batter. Full count. That's it to left, and it falls in front of Daniels for another hit. So we are first and second with nobody out. Todd Haney is going to be the batter now. Come on, buddy. 1-0. Oof, that's it to second. Okay, they get the runner out at second base, but it's not a double play. So we have runners on first and third with one out. Alright, we're gonna bring Lance Blankenship in. Oops. Alright, the Dodgers are bringing in Rick Aguilera. Full count. That's it very weakly. And that's cut by Offerman for out number 2. So now we need a hit by Marquise Grissom to try to reduce that deficit. 1-2 to Grissom. And he struck out looking. And that's it for us in the 8th inning. Alright, what do they have? Righty, lefty, righty. We'll do Doris. Alright, Eric Young. First batter for the Dodgers here in the 9th inning. 2-2. Dude, I did that to please you. You had some... you wanted for him to bat a lot last time, so I was like, I'm gonna go with Blankenship. They're both very versatile, so I don't really mind. Blankenship as not as more pop in his bat, but he strikes out a lot more. Blankenship is like more the safe bet to make contact with the ball, which he did, just not very well. Alright, so runner on first, nobody out. Cal Daniels is the next batter, full count. That's it to short, and that's, oh, I thought it was a double play, but it's not. Like the camera changed angles, and I thought that he was throwing to second. He was not. Alright, so we have Mike Piazza as the batter now. There's one out, runner on second base, 0-2. And he struck out. Okay, that's good. Henry Rodriguez, Ho Henry is the batter. There's 2 outs, 1-1. And that's out of here. All right. So it is now 13-4. What a game if you're a Dodgers fan. Too bad my friend JT Dutch is not watching right now. Right, Darryl Strawberry is next. 1-0. That's out of here. I mean, why not? Right, 13-4 or 14-4 at this point. I don't think it matters much. Right, Bobby Bonilla is next. No count to him. That's another base at 5 hits for Bobby Bonilla in this game. Willis Otanez is next. 2-2. And he struck out swinging. Dear God, that was painful. 3 more runs for the Dodgers. It is now 14-4. Right, Calderon is the next batter. 0-1. That's it. Weakly to short. And he's out. Charles Johnson is next. 2-2. That's it to right. And it falls in for a base hit. Alright, that's the comeback here. It started. We only need 11 runs, guys. Come on. Woody Green is the next batter. 0-2. That's fine. We'll just do it with 2 outs. It's gonna be even more dramatic. Alright, Bill Duran is the next batter. 0-2 to him as well. That's it to center for a base hit. Ruben Rivera is next. Runners on first and second, 2 out. 0-2, and he struck out swinging. Okay, we didn't do a 11-run comeback. Alright, the Expos got taken behind the shed and got clobbered to death, 14-4 in the first game of the series. That is a game to forget. That it happens. Alright, so yeah, Bonilla got 5 hits as we saw. We saw every single one of them. Let's advance. And now let's see what they do with Miguel Batista. Oh, he's out for only 1 week, so I don't know what they're going to do with that. Apparently nothing, huh? Alright, so game 2, we're going to be facing Bruce Hurst. He's a lefty. Bruce Hurst is having a little bit of a tough season. At least record-wise he is. He's 4-9. He's going to be facing newcomer Tom Gordon. So Tom Gordon had a pretty decent first outing for us. So hopefully he can still do that. I am thinking about I am thinking about giving Marquise Grissom a day off. I wasn't too happy with that called third strike with runners in scoring position. So I think we can send Blankenship in right. He can play there. Oof. Yeah, that. Oh man, the Shields is only hitting 247. That's like 50 points lower than last year. That's huge. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give Marquise Grissom a day off, and I think I'm gonna play Lance Blankenship there. Let's see if his good eye in the 8th spot is gonna help. Alright, and Dodgers are going to go with Jose Offerman, Cal Daniels, Mike Piazza, Eric Karros, Darryl Strawberry, Bobby Bonilla, Willis Otanes, and Todd Hollandsworth. So the exact same lineup that just destroyed us. Why not? Because they were really good. So hopefully Tom Gordon is feeling great today, because we're going to need a much better performance on the mound than what we got in game 1. Alright. Play ball. So Jose Offerman is the first batter again, and yet again it's 3-0 to him. It was 3-1 with Batista. And Offerman walks on 4 pitches. Not a great start for Tom Gordon. Alright, Cal Daniels is next. Runner on first, nobody out. 1-2. Oh, struck out swinging on a terrible pitch to swing at. I like it. Mike Piazza is next. 1-0. That's it to right. Blankenship after it. Doesn't look too stressed out there. Catches it for out number 1. Eric Karros is next. 3-0. Oh, and he swings at it. That's a base hit to left. Right, so there's runners on first and second now with 2 outs. Darryl Strawberry is going to be the batter. 2-1 to him. That's it to left. Calderon after it. Catches it for out number 3. All right. We survived the first inning. Now let's see if we can get some runs of our own. We're going to be facing Bruce Hurst. He's definitely a pitch to contact guy. Doesn't strike out a whole lot of people. So Delano the Shields is going to bat first against the lefty, something that he doesn't do very often. 2-1. Maybe that's what he needs to shake off out of his cold spell. That's it. Weakly to the second baseman on the liner, and he is out. Brett Barbary is next. 1-2. Grounds it to first, and he's out as well. That's 2 quick outs for the Expos in the bottom of the first. Ivan Calderon is going to be the next batter. 1-1. That's it to center. Hollandsworth after it. And he catches it for out number 3. The Expos go down 1-2-3 in the first inning. We're Going in the top of the second with Bobby Bonilla, the 5-hit man. 1-1 to him. That's it, weakly to short. And we're going to eat it. That's a base hit. Wow. Bobby Bonilla is killing me. Alright, Willis Otania is next batter. Runner on first, nobody out. No count on him. That's it to first. Alright, so we get the lead runner at first, but we cannot complete the double play. So Otania is safe at first. There's one out now. Todd Allensworth is the batter. 1-1 to him. Come on. That's it, weakly. Calderon after it. Calderon catches it for out number 2. Now Bruce Hurst is going to be the batter. Full count to him. That's it to right. Blankenship after it. Catches it for out number 3. There you go. Blankenship, the natural born right fielder there. Alright. Johnson is going first in the second. No count on him. Oh, I think that's out of here. And it is. That's a solo blast for Charles Johnson, and he puts us on the board first. 1-0 for the Expos. All right, Bill Doran is next. 2-1. That's it, weakly to short, and he's thrown out. That's the first out of the inning. Ruben Rivera is next. 1-1 to him. That's it, weakly. Offerman gets it for out number 2. Ray Sanchez, next batter, 0-2. That's it down the line, but it's cut by Bunny at third, and he gets him out at first. But the Expos strike first on a solo blast by Charles Johnson. It is 1-0 from Montreal. Jose Offerman is the batter, 2-2 to him. That's it to short. Sanchez with the throw, and he's out. That's 1 out. Cal Daniels is next. Full count. It's it to left, and it falls in front of Calderon for a base hit. So Cal Daniels is on first base with 1 out. Mike Piazza is the next batter, 0-2 to him. That's it, weakly. Rivera after it. Catches it for out number 2. Alright, so we just need to get Eric Karros out. Of course, it's easily said. That's it to right. Towards Blankenship. He catches it for out number 3. Alright. So Blankenship gets us started in the bottom of the third. Let's see if his good eye is going to help here. Full count. And he walks. Look at that. Right, so Tom Gordon is more than likely going to bunt. Oh, Blankenship is going. And he's out. He's not a great runner. I shouldn't have him set to steal very often. Yeah, not with those stats. That's the luck of the draw, I guess. Alright. 1-0 to Tom Gordon. Grounds it to short. And he's out. That's 2 outs. And now the Shields is next. 0-2. And he struck out swinging. Yeah, take a seat, Delino. You might be the next one to take a day off. Right, Tom Gordon on the mound still for us. Darryl Strawberry is the batter. 2-2. Strawberry gets it. That's... Oh, he's hurt. Oh, he gets to stay in the game. Right, so runner on first, nobody out. And very dangerous against us, Bobby Bonilla. Because his batting average wouldn't suggest that. He's hitting only 266. But he's invincible against us. 3-1. Oh, that's it, weekly. Ray Sanchez catches it. That's the first out of the inning. Willis Otanias is next. 2-1 to him. That's a base hit to right. So the Dodgers are now in good position with runners on second and third with only 1 out. Todd Allensworth is the next batter. No count to him. And we're going to go ahead and walk him to load the bases. With one out, so that he next the double play. That's probably the smart play here, and especially since it's the pitcher that's next. 0-2 to Bruce Hurst, and he struck out swinging. All right. Jose Offerman is next. 0-2. Struck out swinging. Oh yeah, we got out of that. So the Dodgers get 2 runners in scoring position, but we managed to strike out the next 2 batters. We are still up 1-0. Brett Barbary is the first batter here, 1-1. That's it to center. Allensworth after it catches it for the first out of the inning. Ivan Calderon is next. 0-2. Struck out swinging. Charles Johnson is next. Full count. Grounds it to third. Bonilla with the throw, and the Expos are down 1-2-3 here in inning number 4 at Olympic Stadium. I have to check for Tom Gordon because he's already at 71 pitches. That's a lot of pitches. And he doesn't have all that much stamina, so even though he hasn't allowed a run, I don't see him going the distance in that one. Alright, Cal Daniels is the first batter he's going to face. 2-1, sorry. Grounds it to the Shields at second. That's the first out of the inning. Piazza is next. No count on Piazza. And that's it, weakly to right, and it's going to fall in. Right, so Piazza's on board with a single. 1 out. Eric Karros is the batter, 0-2. That's it to third. We don't get the lead runner at second, but we do get Eric Karros out at first. So now there's a runner on second base. And 2 outs. Darryl Strawberry is the batter, 1-1. It's a 2 short. And he's out. Alright, so yet again we managed to get out of this. Bill Doran is the batter here in the bottom of the 5th, 1-2. That's it to right. Oh, look at Strawberry. Oh, that was kind of funny. Like, he literally didn't move. But, like, he was, like, moving, like, super slowly, like, oh, I hate a bad burrito. My stomach hurts so bad. Cut the ball. Right, Ruben Rivera is the next batter, 2-2. Grounds it to first, and he's out. That's 2 outs now for the Expos. We only have 1 hit, and that's that solo blast by Charles Johnson. So Bruce Hurst is really not pitching all that bad at all. Ray Sanchez, no count to him. That's it, weakly to center. Allensworth after it, catches it for out number 3. Alright, Bobby Bonilla is the batter. No count. Grounds it to first, and he's out. Otanez is the next batter. 3-0. And he walks on 4 pitches. Alright, Todd Allensworth is next. 2-2. Struck out swinging. That's good. That's good. 2 outs now. Now the pitcher Bruce Hurst is next. 2-2. It's it weakly to the pitcher, and he's thrown out at first. All right. Tom Gordon gave me 6 pretty decent innings. Pretty good. They didn't allow a single run, so that's pretty good. But I think I'm gonna pull him because he's almost at 100 pitches already. Alright, so Lance Blankenship is hitting first in the bottom of the 6th, 0-2. Struck out swinging. Alright. I would love to go deeper with Tom Gordon, but he just doesn't have the stamina to do that. Right, let's use Johnny Nutt in this situation against the lefty. Come on, Johnny. Full count. Oh. Well, that's a solo blast for Johnny Nutt, who comes in as a pinch hitter. It is now 2-0 for the Expos, so the Expos have 2 hits in there. That's 2 home runs. Alright, the Shields is the next batter, 1 and 2. That's it. Oh! The Shields with the solo blast as well. It is now 3-0. Yeah, Johnny be good. Alright, it is now 3-0 for the Expos. Brett Barbary is next. 1 out, 1 and 1. That falls in. Brett Barbary breaks up our streak of 2 batters with a home run. But he still gets on base. That's a nice little base hit here. So runner on first, 1 out. Calderon is the batter, 1 and 1. That's it. To second base. Offerman dives for the ball, and Calderon is out at first. Barbary gets to second base on the plate. There's 2 outs now. Charles Johnson is the next batter, 2 and 1. That's it. Right at the shortstop, but we get 2 more runs on 2 solo blasts, one by Johnny Nutt as a pinch hitter, and then Delino the Shields with a rare home run of his own. So it is 3-0. So I'm gonna try and have Jim Day pitch 2 innings. Hopefully he can do it. We'll see. Alright, so first one on the menu is gonna be Jose Offerman. 1 and 1 to him. That's it to center. Rivera is running. Oh, what a diving catch by Ruben Rivera. And there's 1 out. Cal Daniels is the next batter. 1 and 2 to him. That's it weakly to center. Rivera after it. Catches it for out number 2. And now Mike Piazza. Oof, he has really good ratings against lefties. 1 and 1. That's it to third. And he's thrown out at first. So the Dodgers go down 1-2-3 in the 7th inning, and the Expos are still up 3-0. Alright. So the Dodgers are keeping Bruce Hurst on the mound. B.D. Doran is going to be the first batter in the 7th. No count. And he grounds it to second base for the first out. Ruben Rivera is next. 3 and 1. And he walks. Alright, we get a runner on base here. Ray Sanchez is the next batter, 1 and 0. Oh, and he goes, and he's out. I took it down a notch, but he still tried to steal it. He's not very successful at stealing, that's the problem. He has decent speed. He needs to get better. Alright, so, well, after all that, it is still 3-0 for the Expos. I'm going to try to have Jim Day pitch the 8th inning, see how that goes. 2-0 against Eric Karros. That's it to right. It's going to fall in front of Blankenship for a base hit here. So Karros is on board. There's nobody out. Darryl Strawberry is the batter. Full count to him. And he walks. Oh, Jim Day gets into trouble here. Bobby Bonilla is next. 2 and 1. Tries to bunt. Oh wow, Bobby Bonilla trying to bunt. That's cute. Right, 2 and 2. That's it to center. Oh god, that's well it. I'm gonna need to bring Ruskin in early. Alright, so the Dodgers score, is it 1 or 2? 1. Alright, so there's runners on first and on second and third. Nobody out. Aney to play at shortstop. And we're going to go with Ruskin. And we're going to hope that he can stop the bleeding here. Alright, so nobody out. Runners, 2 runners in scoring position for Willis Otanez. I'm bringing in the best reliever I have, Scott Ruskin. We're going to try to end this here. No count. Oh well, that's not starting all that great. Unless you really hate Willis Otanez and you want for him to hurt. So bases are loaded. Nobody out. Eric Young is the batter. 1-0. That's it too short. Oh, that's the double play. Oh yeah. All right. So it was hit pretty hard at short. So Todd Aney with the nice play at home plate to get the lead runner, and then we get Eric Young out at first as well for the double play. So the Dodgers are back to runners on second and third, but this time there's 2 outs, and Henry Rodriguez. Oh, Henry is the batter. 1-0. It's it to second. The Shields with the throw, and we limit the Dodgers to only 1 run in that situation. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, so Tim Cruz is now going to be the pitcher for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 8th. We're going to go with Lance Blankenship here, full count. I guess I could have brought maybe Woody Green to it. It's too late. That's a fly ball to left. Cal Daniels catches it for out number 1. Like Todd Aney is next. 2-2. He grounds it to second, and he's thrown out at first. That's 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down for the Expos. Delino De Shields hit a solo blast in his last appearance. 0-2. That's it to second base, and he's thrown out. All right. So now we need for Scott Ruskin to hold the Dodgers off here in the 9th inning. First batter is going to be Jose Offerman. Full count to him. And he walks. Cal Daniels is next with a runner on first. 2-2. That's it to second, to short. And that's a double play. Oh, yeah. All right, so Mike Piazza is the Dodgers' last out. 3-1. That's it to left. Calderon after it. And he catches it, and we manage to beat the Dodgers. It's always celebration because they are so good in my save. So we beat the Dodgers 3-1 thanks to 3 solo blasts, actually. Alright, pretty happy with that result. Scott Ruskin with the 2-inning save. Wow, I didn't realize how good Ruskin was. Look at that ERA. Wow. He doesn't strike out a whole lot of batters, but... well, even then, that's not too bad. But, yeah, ooh. That was pretty sweet. Right, so let's go ahead and finish today. Oh, there's been a trade between the Rangers and the Giants. Let's see here. The Rangers, okay, so Dave Righetti goes to the Texas Rangers. For Terrell Lowry, Jose Oliva, and Larry Hanlon. I don't remember you. I'm pretty sure I remember Jose Oliva. Maybe? Maybe not. I'm not sure about him. So I think the Rangers got the better player in that trade. All right, so that's a win. That feels good. Oh, we're not facing our former teammate. I thought we were going to be facing Oil Can Boyd, but they changed it. We're going to face Greg Maddox instead. Yeah, that's not exactly the same quality of pitcher there. Might be a tough game. So Greg Maddox is going to be on the mound for the Dodgers in game number 3. He's 10 and 6. Oh, look at that. 27 walks, 112 strikeouts. Yeah, it's not going to be easy, folks. It's not going to be easy. So what do you think we should do with the lineup for game number 3? I'll let you type what you think we should do with the lineup. I'm gonna go get another bottle of water. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Alright, so you think we should go with all of the same players but just flip-flop Willie Green and Billy Doran? We can do that. I think I still have to come here to do that. Alright, let's give that a shot. Let's see if that's what's needed to beat Greg Maddox in game number 3 here. So the Dodgers are going to go with Eric Young. Is going to play at second base. Cal Daniels, Mike Piazza, Eric Karros, Darryl Strawberry, Bobby Bonilla, Willis Otañez, and Todd Hollandsworth. So it's basically the same lineup we've faced in the first 2 games, except Eric Young is playing for Jose Offerman at the top of the lineup. Let's go. Let's get this thing going. I have faith we can beat the Dodgers and Greg Maddox. Alright. Ooh, my face is blurry all of a sudden. Alright. So play ball. And we have Carlos Perez on the mound. And Eric Young is going to start the Dodgers up here in the top of the first. No count to him. Oh, Eric Young tries to bunt, misses. It's 1-2 now to him. It's it to right. Grissom after it, catches it for out number 1. Cal Daniels is next, 0-2. It's it to center. River after it, catches it for out number 2. Mike Piazza is next, 0-1 to him. It's a too short, and he's thrown out, and the Dodgers go down 1-3. A very, very, very rare 1-3 inning for Carlos Perez. And now we are facing Greg Maddox. Alright. So Greg Maddox was my favorite player when I was a kid, even though he was playing for the Braves, and that I was an Expos fan, and that he was kicking our butt every time. He was still my favorite player. Alright, so Delino the Shields is the first batter here, 3-1. Alright, We managed to get a walk. Alright, runner on first, nobody out. Marquise Grissom is the batter. 3-2. It's it to third. Alright, they can't get the Shields out at second, but they do get Grissom out at first. So the Shields is now at second base with 1 out. Ivan Calderon is the batter. No count for Calderon. It's it too short. He's thrown out at first. On the plea, the Shields gets on third base. So now we need a base hit from Charles Johnson. 0-2. And he struck out swinging. Alright, so no score here. Going into the top of the second. Eric Karros is the first one to face Carlos Perez. Full count. And he walks. Next batter is going to be Darryl Strawberry. 1-1. That's it to center. Rivera catches it for out number 1. Bobby Bonilla is next. 0-2. It's it to short. And that's a double play. Oh, yeah. All right, so... All right. I know, Daddy is terrible. He leaves you outside of the room. Yeah. Sorry, little Estelle was whining and whining and whining to come in. Alright. Bill Doran is the next batter, 2-2. And he struck out looking. Right, next batter is going to be Woody Green. No count to Woody Green. Oh, that's it pretty good. That's a base hit. Alright, so base hit to right for Woody Green. So he's on board with 1 out. Ruben Rivera is the next batter. 1-2. Woody Green goes. He's out. I thought he was safe. Dang. Full count to Rivera. And he struck out looking. It's hard to score run. Yes, I got caught stealing, but it's hard to score runs when you strike out looking all the time. Right, Carlos Perez is still on the mound facing Willis Otañez. No count to Otañez. That's a base hit to right. Alright, the Dodgers get on base with nobody out. Todd Allensworth is the next batter. 2-2. That's a pass ball. No, a wild pitch. So there's a runner on second now, and a full count to Allensworth. That's it really well all the way to the fence. The Dodgers are gonna strike first here on the play. So Otañez scores, and it's a double for Allensworth. So the Dodgers are up 1-0 with nobody out. Runner on second, and Greg Maddux is now the batter. Oh, dear God. Greg Maddux has 3 home runs this season. No count to him. Tries to bunt. Maybe he should have tried to swing. He has 3 home runs. Like, that's more than Woody Green and Ray Sanchez put together. That's as many as Ruben Rivera and Ray Sanchez put together. Right, Eric Young is the... So he tried to bunt and it was a pop out. So he's out. There's 1 out. Full count to Eric Young. And he walks. So runners on first and second with 1 out. Cal Daniels is the batter. 2-1. That's it to center. Rivera after it. Catches it for out number 2. Mike Piazza is next, 3-1. That's a, yeah, that's a home run. That's 4-0 now. Alright, so Mike Piazza with the 3-run blast. It is 4-0 for the Dodgers in the top of the third. 2 outs for Eric Karros now, full count. And he struck out looking. And we are down 4-0. Alright, Ray Sanchez is gonna face Greg Maddux now. No count. That's it to third. The throw is made to first and he is out. That's 1 out. Carlos Perez is next. 1-2. That's it to left. Daniels after it. Catches it for out number 2. Delino De Shields is next. 2-1 to him. That's it to left. Oh, what a catch by Daniels. He dove for that and he cut it. Alright, so we go down 1-2-3. Daryl Strawberry is next, 3-1. That's it to the pitcher. And he's thrown out at first. That's 1 out. Bobby Bonilla is next. Full count. Grounds it to first. Doran pitches it to Carlos Perez. That's 2 outs now. Willie Sotanez is their next batter. 1-0. Grounds it to second. And that's the 3rd out of the inning. Alright. Alright, Marquise Grissom is going to try to... Yeah, I have both Grissom and Calderon on cold streaks. That's not good. Alright, no count to Grissom. Grounds it to short. And he's out. That's out number 1. Ivan Calderon is next. No count. Sends it to right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Charles Johnson, 1-2 to him. And he struck out looking again. We go down 1-2-3. And now Todd Allensworth is the first batter for the Dodgers in the top of the 5th. 0-1. It's it weakly to center. Rivera runs for it. Catches it for out number 1. Greg Maddux is next. 0-2. Struck out swinging. Eric Young is next. 1-2. Grounds it to third, and he is thrown out at first. Alright, so the Dodgers go down 1-2-3, but they are still up 4-0. Bill Doran is next. No count. That's it weakly to first, and he's out. That's 1 out. Woody Green is next. 1-0. That's it to center. Allensworth after it. Catches it for out number 2. We still have only 1 hit here. Right, Ruben Rivera, 0-2. That's a, oh. I was fooled again. I thought it was a home run again. It was just hit well, but right at the left fielder. So we're down 1-2-3 yet again. Oh. Right, Cal Daniels is next, 3-1. And he walks. Mike Piazza, no count. That's it weakly. Rivera catches it for out number 1. Eric Karros is next, 1-2. Oh, that's gone, isn't it? And yes, it is. Alright, so it is 6-0. I think I'm gonna think about pulling Carlos Perez now. Yes, I'm gonna do a double switch because most of my pitchers can go for a while. I don't want to bring in like a Gabe White for just 2 outs. Not right now. So let's do Johnny Nutt at center field. He's played well there, so I'm fine with that. He can play there again. And let's bring Gabe White in. Alright, so Darryl Strawberry is the first one to face him. 2-2. Struck out swinging. Bobby Bonilla is next. 2 outs, full count. That's it, weakly, and it's gonna fall in. So Bobby Bonilla with another weak hit. It's like he cannot hit the ball with any authority. He just gets those little bloopers all the time. With Satania is 2 outs, runner on first, 0-2. And that's it to center for a base hit. And on the play, Bonilla gets to third base. So there's runner on first and third. 2 outs. Todd Allensworth is the batter now. Full count. It's it weakly. Doran is under it. And I believe he caught it. He did. Alright, so we get out of the 6th inning. Alright, Greg Maddux is still on the mound. He's pitching a gem, as you would expect. Ray Sanchez is the first batter here, 1-0. That's it to center. That's only our second base hit of the game. So in the bottom of the 6th, we got our second base hit. And now Johnny Nutt, the man, the legend. 1-1. Ooh. Well, at least it's not a double play, I guess. It looked like it could be. Alright, so they get the lead runner at second, but Johnny Nutt is safe at first with 1 out. Delino the Shields is next, 1-2. It's it to left, and it falls in for a base hit. Alright, so we have runners on first and second now with only 1 out. Marquise Grissom is the batter. That would be a great opportunity to get out of that cold spell you're under, 1-0. That's it right at the second baseman on a liner, and there's 2 outs. Nobody advances. And now we need a base hit from that other guy that is under a cold spell. 1-2, and he struck out. So we're still down 6-0, top of the 7th. Greg Maddux is the batter, no count on him. Grounds it to first, and he's out. Eric Young is next, full count. Yeah, I guess it is, because up to this point they both were having decent seasons. Of course, Calderon a lot better than Grissom, but Grissom was still having a pretty good decent season. Even with his cold streak, he's still hitting 294 and 8 home runs, 38 RBIs, and of course 52 stolen bases. So you know that's not too shabby. All right, full count to Cal Daniels, and he struck out. Oh God! All right, and they tried to steal second base, and we threw it in the outfield. So now there's 2 outs, runner on third. Mike Piazza is the batter, 1-2. That's it to short, and we get Piazza out. All right, so the runner does not score on the play. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so in my universe, Roger Clemens is with the Reds, so we're gonna trade Grissom and Calderon for Barry Larkin and Roger Clemens. All right, Charles Johnson is the first batter in the bottom of the 7th against Greg Maddux, 2-2, and he struck out looking. Not a good day for Charles Johnson. That's 3 strikeouts today. Billy Doran is next, 1-2. That's it to right. Oh, it's a base hit. It was a base hit a la Bobby Bonilla. That's how I'm gonna call those hits anymore, because that's what all the hits that Bonilla hit look like in that series. Woody Green is next, 2-2. Struck out swinging. No. Alright, I guess let's go with Barbary, best effort, always. 1-1. That's it, weakly to the pitcher, and he's thrown out at first. Alright, 6-0 still. Top of the 8th. Guess it doesn't really matter. I'll just bring Van Ryn. Alright, Eric Caro says next. 0-2. That's it to third. Nice throw, he's out. Daryl Strawberry is next, 1-1. That's it to right. And Grissom catches it for out number 2. Bobby Bonilla is probably going to hit the ball really weakly somewhere for a base hit. No count. And it's grounded to third, and he's out. So 1-2-3 inning. Right, Maddox is still on the mound, pitching a jam. Ray Sanchez 2-2 to him. He has one of our very few hits in this game. Hits it too short, and he's thrown out at first for the first out of the game. Johnny Nutt is next. 3-1. Oh, Johnny Nutt walks. Delino the Shields, runner on first, 1 out, full count, struck out. Alright, Grissom is the batter, 2-0. It's it, and it falls in for a base hit. So we have runners on first and third, there's 2 outs, and we have Ivan Calderon as the batter. A month ago in the game, I would have said, oh, it's a prime opportunity for the MVP caliber Ivan Calderon, but he's not MVP caliber anymore. 2-1. He still has great numbers, but yeah. And he flew out to right. So it's still 6-0 for the Dodgers. Top of the 9th. Willis Otañez is the batter, 2-2. Struck out looking. Right, so Ben Van Ryn having a decent outing this time. Allensworth is the next batter, 0-2. Struck out swinging as well. Greg Maddox, no count. That's it to right. Grissom after it, catches it for out number 3. Alright, we need to score 7 runs on Greg Maddox. That's not going to be easy. Alright, Charles Johnson is first. He struggled in this game. I think I'm going to actually pinch it for him. Let's try to bring Todd Aine. No count to Aine. That's it to left. Pretty weakly. Cal Daniels after him. After it, sorry. And he catches it for out number 1. Doran is next. 1-1. That's it to first. And he's thrown out for out number 2. Alright, Woody Green is our last out. No count. And grounds it to... yeah, Greg Maddox tosses a shutout. Can't say that I'm super surprised by that. Alright, so we lost that game. Oh, Carlos Perez is 4-11 this season. Alright. And now we'll get to see if there's a trade with us. Nope. Alright, so Sammy Sosa with the White Sox is the player of the week in the American League. Kind of weird to see Sammy Sosa with the other Chicago team. Ryan Klesko was the player of the week in the National League. Oh, look at that. I didn't know that. So, last season, Scott Ruskin got third on the all-time list for most saves in a season with 47. So I used him quite a bit last season. He did really good. So yeah, in my universe, I managed to put Scott Ruskin somewhere in the book of records for baseball. All right, so we're standing put here. We're still 24th with our record for the power ranking. So the next time out is gonna be a 3-game series against the Braves. Braves are pretty decent, but we've been able to beat them this season, so we'll see if we can beat them again. We're gonna have one of our best starters on the mound. We're gonna have Jose Rosado for that one, so hopefully we can win. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game. And of course, that means I'm going to go ahead and stop here for today. So we did a 3-game series against the Dodgers. Next time out, it's going to be the Braves. And of course, Jerome Allet, I want to thank you for tuning in. And anybody else that stopped by and didn't say anything, I also want to thank you for tuning in. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here. So until next time, until I roll this game again, I'll see you guys next time. And you're welcome. See ya.